So today is Saturday, day 197. I weighed in this morning at 185.2 for a 0.2 pound increase. I was slightly concerned with it just because the two previous days I'd had bad eating habits and just ate a lot of garbage that I shouldn't have eaten. And so therefore I was concerned, especially considering it was just the 2 days before the weigh-in, that I might shoot up a little bit, and I did. So, but I went ahead and booked my bod pod for Wednesday. So Wednesday, which would be I think day 201, I have to drive up to Sun City, which for those of you not familiar with Phoenix, it's gonna be like an almost 2-hour drive after work to read my body fat. So I'm gonna push hard to maybe shave off a couple pounds over the next day, a few days. Well, just get back to what I was doing and eating healthy. So. And at least, I'd love to get down to like 183 or something. So I'm going to try to make that happen and just have good nutrition going the next few days. Well, hopefully I can continue that momentum. I often go in peaks and valleys, so it's like momentum. Once you start doing healthy things, it's easy to do it. But anyway, so yeah, that's going to be kind of a crappy day in a sense that I have to drive all the way there, do it after work. But I need to get a bod pod reading. So I've been kind of pushing it back, and this was one of the few openings. So I'll do that after work, and we'll see where I'm at and have the results of percentage body fat and all that stuff that I reported from day 1's video and then day 90's. In terms of the class today, I was planning on doing back-to-back 45-minute rides. Now, I was going to do a live class at 2 o'clock with Alex Toussaint, and then I was planning on doing another 45-minute class afterwards. But I kind of pushed it too hard in the 45-minute class, and my legs were just too tired, and so I just did a 10-minute cool down instead. And so if I was going to do two 45-minute rides, I shouldn't have been going so hard. The last 10 minutes of the class, I was trying to sustain like 250 watts the whole time, and I was close to that. I started around the 250s. By the end of it, I was around like I think I averaged 238 over that last 10 minutes. So. Definitely, but that exhausted my legs, and probably something that's kind of silly if I was planning on doing two 45-minute rides. So I'm only at 102 pounds for the week. 102 miles for the week. So to get my 120 plus, I'll probably do 2 rides tomorrow then instead, and just take it a little easier. But sometimes, I was enjoying that. I was really trying to push hard, and then for a 3-minute period in the class, I was trying to set a record for my best 3 minutes ever. So I was trying to keep it around like 280 to 300 for 3 minutes. And I actually, I did when I look back, so I averaged like 283 over those 3 minutes. So I did a good job, but it still wasn't my best ever. So I have to do harder than that I have to get like 300 average to have my best 3 minutes ever. So I didn't realize that my best 3 minutes ever was, I was looking at my power curve over time. It's hard for me to set records. I mean, they're just, my best minute ever is really hard to break, my best 2 minutes ever, and so on and so forth. So anyway, even though I tried, I fell short of it. But yeah, I think it kind of makes it fun just when you sit down, you're like, okay, I'm going to really go hard for these 3 minutes. And it's exhausting. You really have to like recover in the class, but you also kind of shoot up the leaderboard during those few minutes, so it's kind of fun to watch. Because you're just, your output is just way higher than everyone else's that's around you on that leaderboard. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good, and feel like I'm, really seeing improvement. So one thing is, I still have obviously some stomach fat, but one thing I've noticed is my legs. My legs are pretty muscular. I mean, my quadriceps, my hamstrings, even my ass is kind of tightening up a little bit. Like the form of it all. So I mean, I'm seeing some improvement just in terms of the physical shape of my body. Specifically, the lower half is just is looking a lot tighter and formed, than it used to be. Obviously, that happens when you kind of build some muscle down there and lose fat. So, but I want to get rid of this, and I'm not doing a good job with my diet on a regular basis, consistent, and so that's really what I got to focus on. Because, well, I mean, this is again, as we talked about in the first video, I mean, the fat around your internal organs is the worst kind of fat, right? And so I have so much stomach fat around here, and this is the stuff that surrounds all your, vital internal organs. So you got to lose it for your own health, and so Yeah, I mean, I don't like having kind of this skinny arms, skinny legs, all this stuff, and then this, midsection fat. So this is that area that I've struggled with in the past to completely lose it. You might bounce back and gain weight, and you get worse and worse as you do that kind of yo-yo thing where, because this is always the last stuff to come off. And I mean, I have a little bit of fat around my arms, but really not that much, just kind of my tricep area and a little bit around my kind of glutes. But for the most part, most of my weight is now carried in the stomach fat region. So I really have to just make it a point to be better and really and do what I can to continue losing this weight. So again, I've gotten off track a little bit, but I'm going to finish strong here in the next 5 days, going into the bod pod, and then continue that momentum. So I will see you tomorrow for day 198.